Fiddler-a-day, my name is Mighty Wereball. Welcome back to more Danganronpa 2. It's all kicking off now. We've got glitches in the Matrix. We've got heavy lower dump. We are currently exploring the Hope's Peak Academy. Monokuma is awaiting for the main player. I'm guessing that's Junko. Can't imagine it could be anybody else. And apparently, because of the glitches in the Matrix, is that people who have died are reappearing. Either that, or my character is losing his marbles. Could be both. So we're going to carry on and keep exploring Hope's Peak Academy and try and figure out what in the blue hell is going on. Okay, so we were exploring, we were in floor number 4, weren't we? So let's speak to Akane first. Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened? Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who? I don't know. It's just my gut after all. It's just my gut. But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Cool, okay. Where's the next room we explore then? Not that direction. Floating cube of doom. Oh, what's this room again? The music room. Okay, what's in here? What in the blue hell is that? A floating plinth of doom. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Yeah, no shit. The floating monument and the hologram. Okay, what's the monument? Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? That's not the first question I would ask. My question would be, why is it floating? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy. Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma has completely made it up. Future Foundation's origins has been added to the Truth Bullet section. So, I'm guessing the survivors of the first game are the Future Foundation? What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information, a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go far without Junko Hiroshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility of Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there definitely were 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. So this is a program called the Neo World whatever or another. Monokuma has somehow infiltrated it for shits and giggles. We're 15 students who survived. Did we survive, or are we the cause of it? Is what I was thinking of in the last episode. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation's on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Enoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was the ancient ruin. There's no way that that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Alright, let's leave them. Office is the next building that's available to us. List of subjects, lots of plants. Kazuichi, this feels different from a classroom.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kinda has that stuffy teacher vibe to it.
The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere.
How much longer is this guy going to be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Well, may as well collect you since I can see you. For whatever good that does. Lovely coins, cool. Right, okay, what is this list of subjects? Because that's a list of our names. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written there? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. What do I click here? Oh, newspaper. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hyoko Saionji is written there. What is this newspaper? Also, that's not Hyoko's all grown up. What? What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Saionji, but this can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew, she was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way, I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure was too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean? It's a good question.
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something?
No, it says Hyoko Saionji here.
Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name.
An older sister with the same first and last name?
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko.
But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter.
If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
That's Hyoko. Huh?
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. Well, regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What the heck? This is the truth.
If this is the truth, then the Hyoko in this newspaper... Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there?
Huh?
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment?
If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
Ugh, what's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel.
So why is there... I mean, clearly, yeah, we've established that this isn't the real world, but why is Hyoko... Our memories are only missing from our school life. So... Also, who's this gentleman up here? Who dat? An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says, Hope's Peak Academy founder, Izuru Kamukura. The founder of Hope's Peak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamukura. He's the dude that killed everybody, right? Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Aye, isn't he supposed to be the ultimate or something like that? We done? Nothing else, doesn't look like, yeah, we done. There's nothing here worth clicking. Oh wait, yeah, the hologram might help. There are letters floating in the air like from the music. I can speak English, I can swear. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Remnants of despair. Okay, with this you totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go to the next stage. Next stage? I'm guessing that means the next floor. Let's go then. Damn it, not again. The hallway is different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. Okay, let's go hunting. And the rec room. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. Yeah, okay, what is this? A file. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labour to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope. Huh. More truth bullets. Hope Cultivation Plan. And the floating text would be the other one. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave to you the other day. We have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Remnants of Despair has been updated in your handbook. Okay. Okay, and the Academy Survivor has been updated in my hand. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on the island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
My, Hajime. If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse.
It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a bit of hacking here and there to get them.
You can even do that? Excuse me. Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all.
There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Are we done in here? Let's go. Okay. Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. Yeah, and you're walking on your head. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is totally disconnected from reality. This is trippy, man. Okay, can't go that way. Akane, you've seen better days.
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming.
Akane's touching her nose and examining her surroundings.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me.
Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally?
Let's see. My gut feeling is... both! He's right, they're both.
Both? What do you mean?
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all.
Well, that's true, I guess. Okay, so where am I going? The library. What have we got in here? Floating text. Do we have any files? This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Do we have any files or any things like that lying about? Doesn't look like it. So we'll just go with the floating text, I guess. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Makoto! Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? That seems unlikely, unless the Future Foundation were doing shady shit and he... I don't know. I'm not going to make too many more guesses until closer to the end. Just because there's just a few... I think I have an idea as to what it is. Oh, we're on the 2nd floor. God, it's still upside, everything's still upside down. Okay. Next area. Oh. Okay, Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but, this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. There's the Junko magazine. Tablet PC, is there anything else? Oh, may as well pick you up. For what it's worth. 20 coins, lovely. Okay, well, let's look at the tablet then. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program. Top secret. Neo World Program? This word, neo-world, that's 2 words. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it in a few times already. The neo-world program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The neo-world program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the neo-world program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the neo-world program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Okay, so with that, I'm going to confidently say that we are the remnants of despair. And we have been put into this machine by Makoto and whoever's with Makoto in an effort to rehabilitate us, I guess. That makes sense to me, to be honest. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing this device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Yeah, that's what it is then. So we are Junko's soldiers, lieutenants, whatever you want to call them. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way. Something as crazy as this actually exists.
You've got to raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you.
Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Neo World program has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, let's go. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? I should be doing this in his voice, actually. I don't know why.
By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it.
Oh, God. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Oh, that's messing with my eyes. Something fierce. Jesus. Okay, where am I going? Sonia, you seem to be alright, though. Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden? Huh? Huh? I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Good talking with you, Sonia. This is messing with my eyes. Something fierce. So which way am I going? This way? You alright, Monokuma? You don't look so good.
The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear.
Alright, I'll leave you to your wibble wobbling. No, okay, guess I'm going to the door that started it all, I guess. At least in the first games. Okay, a big object. And a whole lot of gobbledygook behind the back. Alright, let's look at this. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object... The hell's going on? Lots of ones and zeros. No identifier. Like, oh! Oh crap, what was the name? Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember his name. What voice did I give him? Oh god. It's been so long since I played the first game. I don't remember what voice I gave him. It was like a soft, gentle one, because, yeah, he was the one that you thought was a girl to begin with.
Welcome. Welcome to the New World program.
A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No. Is this even a person in the first place?
I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me.
It can talk. But what are you? Chihiro! That was his name! Alter Ego. Artificial intelligence program.
I am the master program behind the New World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my only existence is the one you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But that virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar.
Oh, hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground, like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program?
The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be, mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears the space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program.
Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place?
The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope.
A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right?
Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world.
Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right?
That is a mystery to me too. Building the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in an experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening. It's in the outside world. I'm sorry.
Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally?
I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus?
Well, for this session, the New World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors.
2 monitors?
Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way.
So clearly that's Chiaki and Manomi.
By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem as the same as everyone else.
What kind of authority does the teacher role have?
As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The New World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death.
Well, what is that virus?
I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. And that end, it stole a portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so I wouldn't have a complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock in the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Keep saying her, and in words right next to it just says not female. Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus affect the New World program?
The New World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was affected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it.
Physically?
Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the New World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened.
It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything's a lie? Okay, Observers has been added to... New World program.
But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So, it has a limit too.
A limit?
If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're going to say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the defluction based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes us in a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your Death, 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 death.
For God's sake.
Death, 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 death.
Hey.
Death, 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 death. Death, 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 death.
The word's starting to sound weird now.
Death, 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 death.
Uh-huh. I think you need to switch it off and on again. Oh, it's waiting for me to press X, that's why. That is messing with my eyes something fierce. Let's get rid of that. Oh God, now what? Oh, I recognize that silhouette. What the heck? What just happened? Wait, hang on. I'm going to have to use my own, because he was so I'm going to have two characters with the same voice talking to each other. This is going to be fun. You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037. 11037, that's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you finished gathering the Hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where a teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this, and it's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start that forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Chemo plus Yashibaba. Death. What's happening now? What goes on? Oh, Monokuma's still saying death, death, death. How nice of him.
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, What was that weirdness just now?
Nothing really.
I see. Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you'll want to get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm going to butt in again.
Did Monokuma not notice what just happened?
It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here.
Hey, about that guy just now.
There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me.
I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now.
You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best.
Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do with that truth? It's really a lie. We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Okay, 11037. And shutdown sequence. Now what? Leave here, yes, let's go. Ding dong bang bong. What's happening? Is this the end of the investigation?
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy. See you soon.
Okay, the red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. To the big red door, where it all begins, or all began. There it is, the big red door. What lies on the other side? You're going to have to wait until the next episode, because I'm going to leave this one here. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, always keep it loud, keep it heavy. I'll see you all in the next video.